Minority leader labels budget as a flight of fantasy. Blame game over chief administrator vacancy continues. Political scientists unimpressed with budget response. And in sport, Diamond Ball Blasters shine in Tobago Youth Football League. Good evening. I am Kristen Salandi, and welcome to the Tobago Updates television news for Thursday, 29th of June, 2023. In our top story, a flight of fantasy is how Minority Leader Kelvon Morris labeled the budget presentation as he kicked off the debate in the House today. Morris sought to unravel the plan put forward by the Chief Secretary Fali Augustine, adding that governance was better under a PNM-led administration. Here is Candice Jackson with more.
Minority Leader Kelvon Morris budgeted should be deemed a flight of fantasy.
This budget is a mismatch of failed ideas, a hodgepodge of hit and hope thinking, and moralizing defense of a failed administration.
During his contribution to the budget debate, Morris criticized the budget for not having a clear direction, especially in the area of infrastructure.
There is clearly no comprehensive plan for the infrastructural development of this island. Deputy Presiding Officer, to make matters worse, there is absolutely no transparency in the infrastructural development of Tobago.
Among the line items he raised concerns about was the plan to create an online education system that will allow for independent learning with periodic monitoring from teachers.
Teachers would tell you that many students struggled with self-sufficiency and fell behind primarily due to distractions in their homes and online. Deputy Presiding Officer, are we really serious about what we are doing in education?
Morris also raised concerns about the preparations for the second hosting of Tobago's Carnival in October.
What is being done differently for the second staging of the Tobago Carnival? One lesson that certainly was not learned earlier is earlier planning, as the staff at festivals are still awaiting some or any directive on the way forward.
While the Chief Secretary proudly announced securing Condor Airlines for yet another winter season, Morris accused the THA of appointing an unsuitable person to the executive chairman position of the Tobago Tourism Agency Limited.
Despite the boast by the Chief Secretary in his presentation on Monday, I have information that the leadership of the Tobago Tourism Agency Limited mishandled the straightforward negotiations so badly that we almost did not have the flight at all.
The minority leader claimed the Chief Secretary tried to mislead Tobago with lofty ideas in the budget while hiding the true realities of their leadership. I am Candice Jackson reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
One political scientist remained unimpressed by the budget response presented by Minority Leader Kelvon Morris. Here is Tanika Cruikshank with more in this report.
As the budget debate kicked off, all eyes were on Minority Leader Kelvon Morris. Political scientist Dr. Shane Mohammed explained why the budget response missed the mark.
A budget response is not just a political speech. What the opposition's responsibility is to do is to literally tear apart the entire contents of the budget presentation and now counter it with information and package it in a manner whereby the opposition is able to say that we would do X or Y better if given the opportunity. It is a comprehensive, well-researched document that proposes ideas, policies, processes, projects that outshines what the government has put forward.
He then highlighted that Mr. Morris should have taken the opportunity to show strong leadership and a well-researched, comprehensive package.
To show that he has plans and policies to be the alternative to the current administration and demonstrate it in a way that was able to be relatable and that people could understand rather than just be a showcasing of himself with a lot of what we would say and what we would call theatrics.
This is Tanika Cruikshank reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
Staying with the budget debate, The capital of paradise is earning US dollar revenue for the THA. In her contribution to the budget debate, Secretary of Food Security, Natural Resources, the Environment and Sustainable Development, Natisha Charles Pantin, boasted about the revenue being generated by the capital of paradise.
Repair and operation of the vessel Capital of Paradise to land deep water fish such as yellowfin tuna from June 2022 to November 2022. Revenue in US dollars $174,943.57.
Among the initiatives that Charles Pantin was able to execute over the past year was the distribution of over 59,000 chickens. They are also utilizing the Lure estate to grow root crops.
Varieties planted, 0.4 hectares of dasheen, 0.4 hectares of banana, 0.2 hectares sweet potato, 0.2 hectares cassava, 0.3 hectares ginger, 0.1 hectare yam, and 0.2 hectares in pineapple.
Finally, Charles Pantin announced plans to work on solutions for farming that will be more resilient to climate change. Find out about the latest battle between the Prime Minister and the Chief Secretary when we return after the break.
Jimmy's Holiday Resorts has 1, 2, and 3 bedroom fully self-contained apartments located at the heart of Crown Point. Minutes walk to the popular beaches, restaurants, bars, and the airport. Enjoy our amazing amenities such as fully equipped apartments complete with Wi-Fi, AC, TV, and a pool, and a mini-mart on the compound. Call 639-8292 or 8929. Jimmy's Holiday Resorts is
Tobago Glass Supplies has been a leading name for over 37 years in the glass and aluminum market in Tobago. We provide an extensive range of high-quality, innovative aluminum and glass products for commercial and residential use. Competitive prices with superior and professional services by committed employees who are guided by rigid quality standards. Tobago Glass Supplies specializes in the manufacture and installation of glass and aluminum products that are essential to today's homeowners and the business environment. We are engaged in marketing, sales, and installation of a variety of products. These ranges from windows and doors to necessities such as mirrors for homes and vehicles, designed and manufactured in-house or imported.
Are you flood ready? Review and update insurance coverage. Install floodgates and barriers. Create a family flood plan. An initiative to help people prevent, prepare, recover. TATIL, where people are people.
October will never be better with Tobago Carnival fever. Book your passage and come on over.
Welcome back to the Tobago Updates television news. Political analyst Dr. Winford James claimed adversarial politics is impeding the governance process. He was speaking on the Good Morning Tobago show about the Prime Minister and the Chief Secretary being at loggerheads over the appointment of a chief administrator. Here is Candice Jackson with the details.
In a statement delivered in Parliament, Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley outlined his version of chief administrator. Dr. Rowley explained that his role play when the Public Service Commission identifies a designated officer, asks the Prime Minister if he has any objections to the recommendation.
It is to be noted, contrary to culminations and there is no requirement with the Chief Secretary before a designated officer is made known and available to the Prime Minister.
He laid a dossier in Parliament to refute the claims made by Chief Secretary Fali Augustine in the Assembly Legislature last week.
If it can be truthfully shown by any of the authorities that I have mentioned or impacted here today, that I have misled this House, I will immediately resign forthwith and hand over the reins to another in the interest of peace, good order, and progress.
The Prime Minister and the Chief Secretary continue to battle while the THA remains without a Chief Administrator. In the interim, a public servant was appointed to act in the position. Providing commentary on the situation, political analyst Dr. Winford James raised concerns about the integrity of the Prime Minister's information.
Who will determine, Candice, whether the Prime Minister's version of the event, because the Prime Minister, by the way, spoke to the media and so on before, spoke to the nation on this matter, and said things that are a little bit different from what he's saying now.
He insinuated that at a time when politics morphed into an adversarial nature, the existing law can be manipulated.
It is going to be rather curious that you put somebody there who has connections with the government in Trinidad and who in fact has some history of not being on good working terms with the relevant secretaries in the Tobago House Assembly, including the Chief Secretary.
Dr. James also called on the Public Service Commission to clear the air on why the process of appointing a Chief Administrator continues to be delayed. I am Candice Jackson reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
The business sector is awaiting more information from the THA before they can feel comfortable with the plans announced in the 2023-2024 budget statement. Chairman of the Tobago Division of the Trinidad and Tobago Chamber of Industry and Commerce, Curtis Williams, said accountability and transparency is what they are most concerned about.
Chairman of the Tobago Division of the TNT Chamber of Industry and Commerce, Curtis Williams, said they were looking forward to hearing a payment plan for contractors in Monday's THA budget presentation.
With business experiencing delayed payments, it creates a cash flow issue and it hinders our ability to pay our employees and suppliers. And this limits the growth and investment.
He claimed that for too long, contractors and suppliers suffered because of late payments from the THA and called
including efficient payment systems and clear protocols for settling bills. And this would, maintain a positive benefits on the economic climate on the island.
However, Williams was intrigued by some of the plans mentioned in the budget, particularly in the agricultural sector.
We think the mega farm project will be a good one because we have the smaller farmers who cannot produce enough to export in order to make the thing viable.
Williams also supported the plans for EID cut to waive lease payments and other fees to allow more businesses to set up light manufacturing infrastructure at the Cove Eco-Industrial Park.
A lot of promises, but we hope that the Assembly can live up to their promises, and we will be looking into all of these promises and holding them accountable. You can't say something in the budget or say something in your proposal, and then a couple months down the road, you flip on us.
Williams also called for the central government and the THA to fix their relationship to avoid negative consequences to be faced by the population and businesses. I am Candice Jackson reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
Switching gears to the environment. Students and the teachers were invited to the Scarborough Library for Tobago's first ever sea turtle exposition. It was hosted by the Buku Reef Trust in collaboration with the THA. Primary school students were able to be a part of this exposition, and these young minds were left intrigued. Here is more in this report from Tanika Cruikshank.
While Tobago traditionally welcomes leatherback turtles annually to lay their eggs, Save Our Sea Turtles Tobago recorded an increase in nesting turtles so far this month. As a result, they decided to increase awareness of the importance of turtles to the environment of Tobago. Daniel Devines Hills, communication specialist of Tobago Tourism Agency Limited, stated that June was designated as Turtle Awareness Month, in this case through a symposium.
We bring to you, again, Tobago's first ever World Sea Turtle Day Expo 2023. So as many of you may know, wasn't World Sea Turtle Day June 16th? Yes, it was. But this year, Trinidad and Tobago is celebrating the entire month of June recognizing the majestic creatures that are sea turtles.
Marine Bank Manager Barry Lovelace said that they included the symposium with the Blue Heritage Month.
Now, as we celebrate, and what I like to term it as our Blue Heritage. Now, Trinidad and Tobago, our coastline, we are home to several species of turtles.
Executive Chairman of the Tobago Tourism Agency Limited, Alicia Edwards, stated that the protection of sea turtles is important to Tobago.
And so if we want to continue having turtles around for this generation and for the next, it's important that we start looking and evaluating our actions and make sure that those actions are kind towards sea turtles.
On display for students was one of the largest leatherback skulls known to have visited the shores of Tobago. Experts were on hand to educate the students about the anatomy and features of the gentle giant. This is Tanika Cruikshank for Tobago Updates Television News.
Find out more about the top team in the Tobago Youth Football League when we return after the break. Stay with us.
This is how it's gonna go. They better look up below, 'cause this is your show, and everybody's gonna know. Say it to them once again. They better look up below. This is your show, and everybody's gonna know. That's how it's gonna go. They better look up below, 'cause this is your show.
Are you flood ready? Recycle and properly dispose of large waste. Avoid sweeping yard clippings or trash into drains. Plant trees to avoid soil erosion. An initiative to help people prevent, prepare, recover. Tatil, where people are people.
Right now, Tobagonians are just currying down to Bonaccord, right in Stobie Local Road. You know why? To come down and shop at Authentic Builders General Hardware, the only hardware store in Tobago that is giving you guys Trinidad prices. So for instance, such as steel, 1/2 inch and 5/8, $7,895. 5/8 construction ply for $260. Every single thing that you will need to do your home renovation or start your new construction, we have it right here. And to get your quotation, it's very easy. Just WhatsApp us at 272-1990 and we will do your free WhatsApp quotation for you.
Party till we drop down there, with a lot of pretty girls down there, down in Tobago.
Welcome back to the Tobago Updates Television News. Turning now to sport. Ball Blasters Diamonds were the standout team in the opening round of matches in the Tobago Youth Football League last weekend. Here is Marcus Daniel with the details.
Diamonds were winners by a handful of goals against FC Phoenix in the under-13 division. Also in winners' row were Lambo FC, Jarrick Titans and Ball Blasters Platinum, who scored 1-0 wins over Sinclair's Coaching School, Balco FA and Bethel United respectively. In the under-11 division, Ball Blasters Diamonds romped to 5-0 wins over Jarrick Titans and Ball Blasters Platinum respectively. Balco FA also registered 5 unanswered goals against Sinclair's Coaching School. In other under-11 results, Jarrick Titans defeated Gray's Development School 4-0. Lambo FC got the better of Sinclair's Coaching School 3-0. Eagles FC edged Gray's Developmental School 1-0, while Bethel United and Eagles FC played to a 1-1 draw. Meanwhile, in the Lone Girls Under-17 game, Black Panthers were victorious by 1-0 versus Jewels FC. And finally, in some boys Under-15 action, Jarrick Titans defeated FC Phoenix 2-0, and Ball Blasters Youth Academy whipped Balco FA 4-1. Matches will continue this weekend at the Patience Hill and St. Clair's Coaching School recreational grounds. The Tobago Youth Football League was funded in 2018 to provide league and tournament play for youth football players, teams and clubs in Trinidad and Tobago. They aim to create a fun, enjoyable yet competitive environment for young footballers. Marcus Daniel, Tobago Update Sports.
Moving on to news of athletics. After his impressive victory at the recently concluded Rainbow Cup Triathlon, Tobago's rising triathlete Jacob Cox got an opportunity to train in the Bahamas. Here is Marcus Daniel again with the details.
Rising triathlete Jacob Cox secured a place on the Trinidad and Tobago National Charifta Triathlon and Aquathlon team. The team was ratified and announced on Monday, 19 June. Charifta 2023 will be held on August 26th and 27th at Goodman's Bay in Nassau, Bahamas. Cox, who recently won the triathlon at the Tobago Rainbow Cup, will now move on to train with the national team. He will compete in the 16 to 19 age group in the sprint triathlon, aquathlon and mixed race relays at the Charifta Games. The triathlon is comprised of a 750-meter swim, a 20-kilometer ride and a 5K race, while the aquathlon will be a 1,000-meter swim and a 5K run. The mixed relay will be a 250-meter swim, a 5K ride, and a 1-kilometer run. When asked about his current impressive form, Cox said he learned a lot from attending the World Triathlon Development Camp in Barbados. Marcus Daniel, Tobago Update Sports.
We are about to take a quick break, but don't go anywhere. More news after this.
Are you looking for a place for your loved ones? Heavenly Care welcomes you. Located at Northside Road opposite Massey Motors, we offer a variety of services. These include doctor visitations, social activities, geriatric care, and much more. Contact us at 277-9595 or visit us at Northside Road opposite Massey Motors. At Heavenly Care, compassion is at the heart of all care.
Are you flood ready? Monitor trusted sources for info. Wear protective gear when you clean up. Contact your insurance provider to assess the damage. An initiative to help people prevent, prepare, recover. TATIL, where people are people.
You can now get whatever you need whenever you need it anywhere in Tobago with Tobago. Your meals, medication, groceries, and shopping all delivered directly to you. No more hassle, no more stress. Get the Tobago app today on Google Play or Apple App Store.
That's TAPPOGO and let us deliver to you.
Check our website at www.tapogo.app or call the experts at 494-TOGO and 484-4746. Tobago. Relax. We will get it to you. Tobago's at your service.
Advertise with Tobago Updates. Call 284-6597. If you have a small or large business, we can get your information in front of the masses. Reach our rapidly growing viewership on Facebook and YouTube. Promote your brand in Trinidad and the Caribbean through M&E TV Now and Gayel. Yes, we can build unique ads for your business. Call now 284-6597 and advertise with us.
Thanks for staying with us. In some community highlights. Longman, Julie, Starch, Lilpa, Ice Cream. Which is your favorite mango variety? The Moravian Church held an Everything Mango Expo last Saturday at the Shore Park Food Hub.
The Moravian community showcased their innovation with a wide array of mango products. Mango was used to make wine, bread, and other tasty delicacies.
We have mango chow, we have mango sauce. Should I say, unfortunately, the bread went first, and that was the Dutch oven bread, mango bread, and it went first. We were getting people just buying it by the 2 and the 3s. Yeah, so the bread that went first.
One Miss Mills said she was impressed with the creativity she witnessed and commended the organizers on a job well executed.
I think it's a great experience that we are engaging our local persons in, exploring the different products that they can get just out of mango. I bought for myself some mango cupcake, mango cheesecake. I saw the pepper sauce. I can't eat pepper sauce, but it's very interesting to see.
Belinda Manswell Danielle, one of the organizers of the event, said that the Moravian Church embarked upon this initiative in order to effectively utilize the abundance of the fruit in Tobago.
And what we found there is that mango in Tobago is in local balance, in knocking dog, it wasting plentifully. So, we decided, listen, let's take this fruit and develop into something really excellent products.
Ricardo Alfred, chairman of Tobago Agribusiness Development Company, noted that TADCO is prepared to support these initiatives whereby Tobago's unique product offerings can be explored.
Definitely we're going to be partnering with these type of initiatives because the idea is to have all indigenous products at the food hub where people could come with a different stuff and do and expose Tobago, the agro-processors, and see what more we can do.
Later, popular gospel artist Jaron Nurse brought the curtains down with live entertainment. Quite fittingly, he performed one of his hit songs, Jesus Will Provide. I am Luke James Shrim, Tobago Updates Television News.
We are at the end of tonight's newscast, but before we go, here is another look at the headlines. Minority leader labels budget as a flight of fantasy. Blame game over chief administrator vacancy continues. Political scientists unimpressed with budget response. And in sport, Diamond Ball Blasters shine in Tobago Youth Football League. I am Kristen Salandi, thanking you for joining us and wishing you a good night.